Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you as well. Yeah.
Hello?
Red definitely makes one, but it's definitely not on.
Hello? Hello?
Like, not like that.
No.
Like computers and phones and stuff, okay.
Hello?
athletes, Scott Grayson and Taylor Collins. Coach, give us your thoughts on today's game, and then we will take questions.
I thought our team played pretty hard. We made some mistakes, but I thought our chemistry was good. I thought we played hard. We got our hands on a lot of balls, caused turnovers. I would like to see us score more off those turnovers, but for the most part, I was pretty pleased with our effort, execution. We missed some shots, but I thought we executed pretty well. We caused them some trouble, turning the ball over, which we wanted to do. So just pretty pleased with the effort. Like I said, I tried to play everybody, just about everybody in the first half, and then everybody in the second half, just looking at different rotations and everything. At a certain point, it wasn't about points. It was about, just getting different rotations in there and seeing different combinations. So pretty pleased with what I saw.
Got a question? Raise your hand. We'll bring you the mic so we can pick it up on the camera.
Coach, in the preseason, you committed to playing a lot of players to try to develop depth heading into the season. How much progress did you make tonight towards solidifying the starting five for game one?
Quite a bit. Now, Taylor has been out, so she probably would have been in that rotation in that first five. But as you can see, she's back. She looked good tonight. We tried to limit her minutes tonight. So, but I thought for her minutes, she was very productive.
Coach, what do you have to say tonight about the play of Celia Simbane going 7 of 7 from the floor, having 14 points and 4 steals as well? Former JUCO All-American. What do you think her impact is going to be for this team?
They were layups, and a lot of it was caused from the defensive end. She's so long and so athletic. She played 3 and 4-4, so she's out in the passing lane. She's committed to playing the way we want to play, and she does a good job of denying, being up the line, and getting her hands on balls. And she get to the hole and she finishes. She's up there. She's really long, and when she's jumping. It's hard for her to miss a layup. So I just she played well. She doesn't have fear when she plays. She just goes out and play and have fun.
Coach, you put a strong emphasis on defense with this team. 16 steals tonight. Girls had active hands. Can you talk about the defensive effort?
Yeah, and I think it starts with our ball pressure and I try to tell them it's not the person pressuring the ball. You may not be the one to get the steal, but you'll cause the steal, causing bad passes or whatever. And if we're in the passing lane, that helps a lot. So I thought our ball pressure caused a lot of those steals. And even when we didn't get steals, we were making them catch it way out, from the three-point line. So, I just thought that was key for us. That's what we're going to hang our hats on, our defense. Although I thought we executed some stuff on the offensive end too, but defense is going to be our bread and butter.
Honesty, so much work goes into the offseason just to get to this point. How did it feel tonight to get back into actual competitive basketball? And, what was that feeling like when you stepped on the court?
Pass that mic down.
I feel like we all been waiting for this moment. I mean, we've been practicing for since August, June, trying to get ready for France and all of that stuff. So just playing against each other, we was kind of getting tired of it.
Yeah.
So just being able to go out there and play against somebody different, we was all excited, and we knew that we had to get after it, and that's just what we did.
Taylor, you had a great night. Good night on the boards. Again, you've been out. Can you talk about the feeling for you stepping back on the court after time away and what that feeling like was for you tonight?
For me, I was just trying to not put too much pressure on myself with being out. But I'm proud of the way I came out and played. I just tried to do the little things, not do too much, just kind of played my game tonight. So.
From the free throw line, there was maybe a little left to be desired from the free throw line. You know, was that indicative of what you guys seen in practice, or was tonight kind of an oddity from the free throw line?
No, we shoot free throws all the time. We'll hit them in practice. So tonight we were definitely off from the free throw line, I would say, but it's not normal. We're normally making them. So.
Can you guys? I know you guys both had great games, but can you talk about Celia's performance tonight? Were you guys surprised to see her all over the floor like you did tonight?
Surprised, no. Like Coach Jay said, she's so long and athletic, and she uses her abilities very well. So her playing up in the passing lanes, that's just what Celia does. So her going out and getting all those deflections and being able to finish them on the offensive end, it's nothing new to us. That's just what she does.
Coach Marshawn looked good with the ball in her hands tonight. She had some great drives to the hoop. Can you talk about her performance a little bit?
Yeah, you know, she does. She get to the hole. They were kind of overplaying her a lot. You know, I wanted her to finish a little bit better. Even though she was 4 for 6, the 2 she missed, she should have made them. But, you know, Marshawn does a good job of now. I think part of her growth and development is finding the open person, whereas she would have, you know, just thrown up a shot when she didn't need to. I didn't think she took any bad shots tonight. She just didn't finish a couple of them. But I did think when she drove, she drew people and she found the open person. So I was really excited about that because that's the next part of her development.
3-point shooting, 3 for 14. You know, talk about the 3-point shooting tonight and what you guys are going to do to kind of up that percentage headed into the actual play.
You know, it could have been nerves. I'm not sure, but we've been knocking down shots. We hit a lot in practice today, and I told them to save some for tonight. I just thought it could have been nerves. You know, we got wide open shots. There were a couple of there that was I thought were a little rushed, but for the most part, they were good shots. I'll live with them just because I see them go down every day.
Honesty, talk about playing defense tonight. You guys were all over the floor. You forced 30 turnovers tonight. What was that like on defense? And you feel like the work that you guys put in practice this offseason paid off tonight?
Definitely. It's what we do. That's what defines this team. So every day in practice, you know, we go out and we do what we need to do. We follow the game plan, which is, you know, being tough, hard-nosed, physical, and aggressive. I feel like we really live up to those standards, and our coaching staff isn't going to let us, you know, settle for less. So, yeah.
Question for all of you in closing: the dichotomy of this team is different from last year's, right? Can you talk about the chemistry that you guys have formed this offseason, and you know how this team will be different just as a team headed into the season?
Honestly, we'll take that first. Pass the mic.
I'm sorry. Repeat that.
It was a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like your team chemistry is different this year. You guys have some new pieces. You know, Coach Jay's kind of remodeled this roster. Can you talk about what it's like coming together with this roster, the new additions? You know, Jemiah Mingo transferred in. You know, you guys, you know, are a little different in the offseason. I spent some time with you guys, and you talked about how the attitude is different on this team. Can you talk about that change and how that was tonight on the floor?
I feel like the difference between this year's team is that we're all bought in, and we all know what the ultimate goal is, and that's to, you know, make it to the NCAA tournament. So I feel like everybody knows what they need to do, and I feel like our team chemistry has been like this since France. So I feel like that really helped us, you know, build on our team chemistry, and I feel like it's only gonna, you know, get better as the season goes along.
You know, I echo what she say. I think, first of all, the team chemistry started during the recruiting process. We had kids not wanting to go home from their visits, but it was due to, you know, the kids we had already here. I think they set the tone, but then our staff and then the kids we brought in, I just think, it's players that fit. They fit our system. So, you know, it's not us trying to change them into something that they do. Taylor is playing different than she played from her other team, but she fit this system. So I think you're going to see her get better and better as time go on. Honestly, you know, she's built for this system. So if I can get her to be a little bit more selfish and take the shot, she loved to get the assist, but you'll see her get better and better. But she tries to make her team better. You saw Sydney. We haven't talked about her, but Sydney has gotten a lot better. So, you know, I just think we have players that fit this system, and so that helps with the chemistry. And they're unselfish. They're happy when their teammates get in and have some success.
Okay. Team Kim.
Yeah, to kind of cap on that, I would just say that one of the most important things that I feel about this team is just like we celebrate each other. It's not selfish on this team. We want everybody to eat, and so when one person's doing good, the next person's doing good, everybody's clapping and cheering, and we're just excited for each other because, like An said, we all have an ultimate goal, and we know we can't get there without each other. So,
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
thank
everybody.
you.